Oh, dang. Sorry, y'all. What's up, guys? I got everything in the way. My bad. What's up, y'all? It's Dominique, aka that therapist. For those of you that don't know me, I am the lead clinician and CEO for for a group practice. We just do a lot of virtual, but for a group practice known as Yellow Bird Counseling. Well, what is a Yellow Bird Counseling? What does that do? Well, our normal day-to-day activities include providing individual, family, couples, group therapy in Alabama and several other states. I just got to get all the current states before I start listing them off, but mainly Alabama, right? So that's cool. And so that's what we do day to day, in person or virtual. But on social media, what we do is break the stigma that surrounds mental health and wellness by discussing topics that the general population can relate to and tying it back to how we all could use a therapist outside of simply just having a mental illness. Because y'all know how y'all are. Y'all are like, ooh, I'm not crazy. Something got to be wrong with me. I don't got to talk to nobody about my problems. Woo, 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 woody, woody, woo. But meanwhile, y'all be dealing with the very things I be talking about. Y'all come in every week talking about, man, this was really good. I needed that. I need to go to therapy. I need to go to therapy. So this is why we present those topics, because y'all have a limited understanding of what us as therapists can do and what are the particular things that a person may come to therapy for. So I share those in order to break that stigma so y'all can embrace mental health. Also, say it with your chest, right? Because therapy really be hitting different. So if you want to engage in the mental health effort of breaking the stigma that surrounds mental health and wellness, go ahead and click that link in my bio. Click on the Shop YBC brand link, and you can get you one, get you a t-shirt, get you one, so you can start that conversation. Somebody walk up to you, therapy hit different. What does that mean? Well, there you go, a conversation right there. So if you are looking to join Yellowbird Nation in the effort to break the stigma around mental health and wellness, do it easy. Get you a shirt, say it with your chest, and it'll go from there, right? So that's what we do. That's what we do. And this month, I have really been giving opportunity to Yellowbird ambassadors, meaning the Yellowbird therapists and also the interns, to share topics that they were passionate about this Mental Health Awareness Month, to, again, bring awareness to the different areas that we could all use mental health services in, right? So y'all continue to share the live out over here on TikTok. Y'all know y'all got to get to 10K likes and 20 shares. Oh, look at y'all at 40 shares. They had 10K likes too. Not y'all came in here standing on business. Love it. Love it. Purr, big purr. All right. So that's what we do. So this evening, we are so lucky. Y'all got to be nice, okay? I know y'all are nice, but please help the intern feel comfortable, okay? Because y'all know how it is the first time. Y'all know how it's been for all of us. Y'all know how it is. Shoot, even for me sometimes. I still get a little anxious from time to time. So if y'all just ask questions, engage, let's have a fun time, all right? Because this is our intern's very first time, and we want to let this be a good experience for her, right? So y'all got to help me make this a good experience by, doing what y'all do, being encouraging, being engaging, liking the screen, right? Do all that stuff, right? I'm going to let my intern come on in, introduce herself, and we're going to get started. Yeah! Hold on, let me get around here. What's up?
Hey, Dominique. How are you?
Doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Get yourself relaxed. Let me let this yapping ass dog in. Come on, Mr. Carter. Y'all nephew is acting up out here, so please, y'all tell y'all nephew to pipe down so that Kim can get in. Go on ahead and introduce yourself, Kim.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Kimberly Larkin. I grew up here in Birmingham, Alabama. I received my bachelor's in psychology from Alabama A&M University, the illustrious Alabama.
Yes, come through. HBCU.
that bulldog.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm now receiving my master's at UAB in clinical mental health counseling, and so I am an intern for Yellowbird. What else you want me to say?
Tell us, I don't know, why did you want to be a therapist? Tell us that. We can start there. Something easy.
So I wanted to be a therapist around 10th grade. I was in a psychology class and just learning about different things, the way that the brain works and can affect us, and then learning about different mental health things. So I really didn't know I wanted to be a therapist when I went to college, but I was like, oh, I like psychology, so I'm gonna just go with psychology. It wasn't until my junior year after I started to experience my some anxiousness and anxiety, not really knowing about it, where it piqued my interest and I wanted to get into it more. And then I noticed like my friends and just people around me were dealing with it, and we never really talked about it. And so I was like, I want to go figure this out. And what does it look like for Black women? Because I did go to a HBCU and a predominantly Black high school. And so I was like, I want to see how to make this work where we feel comfortable, because we know the mental health stigma in the African American community.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me ask you one question. Do you happen to have another device?
I do.
Do you have TikTok?
I do.
Can you go live on TikTok?
Oh.
They wouldn't be able because they can't see you. So how many, do you got enough followers?
I don't. I was
How
like,
many followers
I
you got?
actually don't use my TikTok, but nothing to watch people.
How many followers you got?
On TikTok?
It's probably enough to at least be audio.
257.
Boom, that's plenty. Can you come in? I'm that underscore therapist one. That's my page name. I'm gonna bring her over here for y'all, okay?
So you want me to prop the camera up like
No,
this?
because you only have enough to be audio over there.
Okay.
We might have to figure out the sound stuff in a second. We're gonna hold on, y'all. Give us a second. I'm trying to make it so that at least TikTok can hear her. Clearer, I guess, a little more clear. If she's on the panel over there, but on the camera over here. Yeah. Let me know when you come in.
I'm in there.
You in there? Okay, I see you. Hold on. Okay. Can you request up?
Oh, what do I hit?
Hit multi-guest.
Okay.
What, you found it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got Kim over here. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. How do I mute? I might need to mute. Let me mute. Hold on. Okay, I muted you for a second, and then I'm gonna mute. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself. Dang. Let me see. They're following you too. Let me hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make it so there's no feedback. I think if I mute my own mic and leave hers unmuted, because okay, let me unmute her. Still doing it. Okay, mute. Damn, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I can make it work. Hold on, let me mute. I'm trying to think if there's a way we could. I don't know if there is because it's playing on both our ends. Y'all might just have to turn your ears up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? She could stay in the box. So at least you know what you're listening to. Oh, they can't hear me. All right, y'all. I don't know about the sound because we're live on two things at the same time. So y'all can at least see her face as she's talking. I mean, there's her profile picture. That might be the best we can do because the feedback. No, it's because we're live on two different devices, and she's live on one device here and live on another device here, and so the sound is feedbacking. Anyway, we did the best we could. She's up there, y'all. That's her face. That's her. That's the intern. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? They said it'll work. Perfect. Cool. All right. Go ahead, Kim. So tell us, as far as the strong black woman schema, tell me kind of why that topic really resonated with you personally.
So about a year ago, when life just doing my own thing in life, I was in the second year in the program and I was kind of going through something. And one of my friends was like, it's okay to not be strong. And when she said that, it kind of hit me. It hit me in the chest. I'm like, what you mean it's not okay to be strong? Like, that is my whole identity, is being resilient despite what's going on. And so I struggled with letting go of that title. And so when I started my internship with Yellowbird and getting to see multiple Black women coming in, I started to realize how much that schema, before I even knew what it was like really impacting them. So I was like, I gotta look this up because I struggle with this too. And so I started to do research into it. And just looking at the different ways in which it can affect us. I guess I should answer the question of what is strong Black women schema. So strong Black women schema, what research says is it's a cultural expectation for Black women to show unyielding displays of strength and caretaker qualities despite their own emotions, while actually suppressing those emotions. But oftentimes it's also like really strongly related to strength, being independent, resilient, self-reliant, um, determination, different, having a very strong sense of emotional strength. Um, and so when I was looking into it, I'm just reading like the different, a lot of explaining of where it comes from. And so I'm like, man, well, how do I deal with it? Like, how do you actually connect this? So then I had to just start reading more and more, and I found that it actually comes from like two stereotypes, commonly used in the Black community. Formerly used in the Black communities. One was used against us, the mammy character type, the one who plays the primary role of serving others and tending to everyone's needs around her, often negating
That
her own.
mammy stereotype, y'all know about that over here. Mammy, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
And the superwoman stereotype of being,
Stereotype, my bad. Go ahead.
and the superwoman, with that being a strong Black woman desiring to be successful and showing no signs of weakness. So both of these things kind of mixed into one another and created what researchers found the strong Black woman scheme.
Okay. So we know about kind of the foundations of the mammy stereotype with, racism, colonization, patriarchy, all those things. Where did you find the superwoman kind of complex stemming from?
So with that one, there were, it was a lot of different articles. I read one of the articles that I read the Superwoman in. I want to say it was I'm a strong, independent Black woman. And then it was like Strong Like My Mama, The Legacy of Strength. Those are two different articles. But the Superwoman kind of also yield from facing adversity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so going back to historical context, so we know the Mammy came up in the context of slavery. Well, soon after slavery, we know Jim Crow happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jim Crow ended, but there was a mass incarceration of Black males, and which kind of left a lot of Black women to be both in the household. So they had to be the provider, the caretaker. Um, they just had to do everything because it really broke Black families, and so she had to find a way to make this role work. And that was a superwoman because there was no time to take care of these needs. And oftentimes in the settings, even going back to even the mammy stereotype and doing slavery, we know these women were being brutally physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, and they often could not have a reaction to that. So learning to suppress those emotions even can stem as far back as that.
Yep. So y'all kind of see how everything builds on it, really, since we shoot, man, I could think several lives back how it kind of still builds on this, y'all. Especially when we were really breaking down racism and how it impacts mental health. We broke that down in February. We just kind of coming full circle and seeing things, especially for the Black woman, kind of how um, our mental health deficits kind of came to be in this regard. And then we have a lot of imposter syndrome as well
Yes,
for us too.
yes.
So it's just like, it's like the farther down the patriarchy you are and the more Black you are, the more unrealistic the expectation is. Crazy.
And I think,
So go
and
ahead.
that's also because Black women sit at that intersection of not only being marginalized by their race, but also by their gender. So they're a double minority.
Mm-hmm. It's hard. It's hard being a Black woman. It is. So much coming against us. So how would you, just to kind of, and I'm sure people know, but just for the people that may not know, tell there's people, well, that was so long ago, how does that impact me today? Can you kind of explain the progression of those mindsets from slavery and Jim Crow to now?
Well, I can explain kind of how it can be passed down from generation to
Yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
So like it's passed from mothers to their daughters. Um, I think even one when I was reading one of the articles, it literally said they will build independent character, strength qualities into their Black daughters while often treating their Black sons differently. And that is not, it is to protect them. They know the realities of the world. They knew what they would be facing. They knew that their tears may not matter, or our tears, let me say that our tears may not matter in the face of the adversity, and that with Black women being a double minority, that you have to be pretty much 10 times better to just get half as much. So it's often pushing the progression of perfectionism and always showing up at your best even when you don't feel like that, and like not having time to feel like that, because that would actually be detrimental to like furthering your career, or could potentially put you in danger to show signs of weakness. So it was a way in which it is protected by nature almost.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Kind
is why,
of,
oh,
kind of like just being in survival mode, perpetual survival mode.
mhm.
Yeah.
And that's why when talking about the schema, it's some struggle with it, even for me, because and how dealing with it with clients, because at the end of the day, it is a protective measure, because we can deconstruct and work on our emotions, but there is still a world out there to face.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
find helpful in how do we navigate it is finding safe spaces for us to deal with and actually process those emotions, and showing how that's done. For me, I usually start with an emotional wheel, because oftentimes, because those emotions have been so suppressed, I meet a lot of clients who don't even know what they're feeling. I'm
Tell us
angry.
more about that emotional will, because people might not know.
So I like to, so there's different kinds. I think I use the Junto one. I think that's how you pronounce it the most. The one I use, it kind of has those core memories of like sad, happy. Well, I think it says joy, fear, angry. It has those like at the core, and then it expands out into like even. I want to look at it so I can basically tell you everything on it.
Yeah.
Um,
If you have it to pull up to show us, you can. If you have it over here, I can let you share the screen. She's gonna pull up it. Y'all, I know it's gonna look crazy over here, but I'm just gonna do what I can so y'all can see it the best we can. Hold on, let me get down. Multi guest. Let me. Okay. Let me switch the camera around so y'all can see a little something, right? I had messed it up last week. Sorry, y'all.
mm, it won't show it on my screen. Let me, because I actually have it saved to my computer.
Does it give you a share screen option over
It
there?
does give me a share screen. It just won't actually show like it on
Ah,
my screen. Um,
got you.
but I can send it, so
Okay.
I can maybe drop it
Yeah,
in.
that's cool. We'll get it. We'll get it and do it later. But you could just talk through it if you want to.
So like in the core, it says I'm feeling love, fear, anger, sadness, surprise, and joy. And all of them are different colors. So fear is red, anger is kind of a pinkish purple color, sadness is purple, surprise is blue, joy is green, and love is yellow. And then it's like a bigger layer that expands out, and like love has feelings of gratefulness or affectionate or enchanted, and fear has feelings of like scared and nervous, horrified. Um, Anger, exasperated, irritable, jealous. And then it even goes into a bigger layer of hateful, hostile, agitated, frustrated, annoyed. And so when talking about those, oftentimes when my client like I'm just so angry. Like I'm just so angry. Let's try to break that down. Let's look at our emotional wheel and try to figure out why are we angry? Because we often know anger can be like a secondary emotion. And so I'm angry because I'm frustrated. Now, frustrated with what? What happened? What was the initial interaction that caused you to have this feeling? Or I like to think of embarrassment. Embarrassment's a good one because that can go anywhere. Like it can be in this corner, but embarrassment can make you feel angry. It can make you feel fear at the same time. And so, even on this wheel, you can see the colors blending into one another because it doesn't just have to go to that particular emotion, but it
Yep.
helps you to identify it and process it and see how we got here.
Yeah. And another thing that people, God, it's just like once you really come full circle with this stuff, it's really like, man, this is the detriment of racism because in
Mm-hmm.
our community, we know that uh, being heard is not something historically that's been able to happen for us. You know, all the way back to, you know, being enslaved up to now, like being silenced in the black community in general is a big thing. So you add, like you said, a woman being a woman onto it. Women are silenced, black people are silenced. So being a black woman, I could understand how it would be hard to express your emotions or know what you're feeling because, like you said, that stuff got passed down. So we've been taught to be seen and not heard, and we can't cry and all sort of stuff. And so if we're always taught to shut up, then when it is time to speak, we don't have the words for it because that part of our executive functioning, there was no space for that. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
even think about how it's passed down to generation, how this schema has been passed down. And I've had the experience of working with many Black women and even who have daughters. And they're like, I don't feel comfortable and showing emotion in front of them. I don't want to show them weakness. And so the question comes up, why? And it usually comes back to this schema. And so it's also destigmatizing that and making usually the home the safest space to process those emotions. What are we feeling? What are even showing them what these emotions are?
So what kinds of things have you with clients that you've worked with that are actively engaged in this schema? What kinds of home life things do you see that have come up for them individually?
Um, Mainly it just comes up with taking on a bulk of the workload, caretaking, not really taking no self-care. No self-care exists. It's work, it's taking care of kids, taking them to all their engagements. Usually friendships are falling off in this time, not having a lot of outside community because of filling their day up with everybody else except for them. Um, Even ones who are single, oftentimes they're in school and just trying to progress. So it's just really a lack of time to do things that they find relaxing.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And two, just when we engage in those maladaptive generational traumas of coercion, we're why, we family, we supposed to blah 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 blah, like putting your family before yourself to your own detriment is like a big cultural norm
Mm-hmm.
for us.
It really is. And then it comes from, how can you pour into people when you're pouring from an empty cup?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because also we know that the schema can be connected to anxiety and depression shows up different in Black women. I found when I did my research on that like 6 of the symptoms is kind of like a low libido, irritability. There goes that angry Black woman stereotype trope coming in when they're really just dealing with depression. Insomnia, an inability to experience pleasure. It was like 2 more. I can't think of those 2, but it was like 6, and it just shows up differently because when you're not taking time to like care for yourself, this will start to affect you in ways that you don't even know. And sometimes it may not necessarily affect the mental health, but then we start to see it affect the physical health.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was talking to a very young client today, and them engaging in this schema at their very young age. They're tired, like they're 20 years older than what they're supposed to be. Engaging in this, doing more, putting self out to serve family, going above and beyond to like to where it tears you down and burns you out at work.
Yeah.
So what other behaviors besides that do you see when someone is actively taking this schema on and engaging in the belief system?
I think the biggest one is perfectionism, imposter.
Mm-hmm.
The need to really not have any self-compassion, because remember that this is about caring for others even to the detriment of self. So they give a lot of times give a lot of grace for other people, to making mistakes, to not being okay. Like in the workplace, perfectionism is the biggest one. Always needing to be perfect. Double checking things. I think even I struggle with that. Even coming into this, I read over and over again, like how many times, like making sure I'm going to answer everything right, and then any little mistake, even if the whole production was like a 99%, that 1% that wasn't, is what they become hyper focused on, and how to fix that, how to fix that, how to fix this. And just like, I should have did better here, I should have did better here, is no room for grace. There's no
Yep.
room for humanity.
At all. At all. So with that being said, when the clients that you have worked with come in with that, where are some places y'all might start um to kind of dismantle that schema?
So one thing with me, I realized that there is a protective nature to the schema. Like some people really identify in being a strong Black woman, especially typically older generations, like Generation Z, Generation Alpha, even some like younger millennials really want to deconstruct the strong Black woman stereotype. But it's found strength and been a protective factor for other clients. So I find narrative therapy to be kind of helpful in that, allowing you to write your story, allowing you to tell me, what do you feel is the issue? Do you find strength in this? And how can we find, if it is beneficial to you, well, let's find strength in not being okay. Let's find strength in processing emotions. Just kind of working it in that, like reframing what strength can be.
Perfect. So, what are some detailed characteristics of a healthy type of strength that you might redirect them to?
Um, Oftentimes, if a whole bunch of like self-critical thoughts are coming up, I'm
Mm-hmm.
challenging that. I'm challenging any self-critical thoughts that coming up and reframing those into positive ways, or pointing out the positive in the story. So if you're telling me like, man, I had an interview today and I said 1,000 times, but I noticed they were laughing, they were asking all these questions. So I'm gonna say, so you did amazing. So you did good. Like just pointing out the strengths.
I love
Um
it.
or or when my clients say they're not okay and they didn't want to like let themselves just fall because they didn't know how to get back up. And I said, what's scary about that? Maybe we fall and then we find the strength in getting back up. If we allow ourselves, there's strength in letting ourselves be vulnerable and finding that safe space. I think it was even like like especially showing emotions in front of daughters. Like I get to work with a lot of clients who have little Black girls, and it's like I don't want them to see me upset. I don't want them to see me cry. Why not? Because this is how they will learn how to deal with emotions. What's wrong with crying? What's wrong with being sensitive? Why is sensitive a bad thing? Why is that not strength to show emotion?
Yep. Yep.
And I'm still an intern, so I'm still learning and figuring out new things
Doing
every
great.
day.
You're doing fabulous. So that what are some of so like what are some of the pushback responses you might get to those questions?
A lot of times silence. I don't
Mhm.
really think I think I really have built I've built a lot of great rapport with my clients as of now. And even if there is pushback, we still challenge because we have that rapport. So it'll be like, Kim, girl, come on now, Kim, you know. And I'm like, what do I know? Like, why is it not okay? Like, let's talk about it more. Let's have fun. Like I speak to my clients in the language they speak to me. I want them to feel very comfortable in the room. I think that's an attribute to Yellowbird. I know when I first came in, you were like, girl, you can be yourself. You can be comfortable here. Just be you. And just allowing that into the room. Like, you can say whatever you want here. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to challenge it. I think one of the homework assignments I have a lot of my clients do, and I got this from actually Dana. I stole it from her, which I think she stole from you. But is listing 5 things that you like about yourself. Because with all the self-criticism and all the things that we want to fix and our goals in therapy, let's talk about reasons that we like ourselves. Let's really dive deep into that. And now that area I kind of shows me a little bit more of where we are, and how hard that process can be in finding 5 things to say. Or some people it's really easy to find 5 things to say, and kind of just working through that and what are those core beliefs. Because in that self-awareness, I found that a lot of Black women tend to be a lot really self-aware, but it teeters that line of self-critical.
Mhm. Mhm. Almost too aware, hyper aware.
Hyper aware.
So
Like
you
never allowing yourself to make a mistake.
right, right. And so you mentioned with that, you mentioned the core beliefs, which I think is a really important part of that. What
Yeah.
are some of the core beliefs that that you've seen as a result of this schema or that the schema kind of comes from, I guess, because the belief would have came first.
Um, Oftentimes the biggest cognitive distortion is just like I have to always be okay.
Mm.
Be okay. Like I or that's the biggest one. I have to always be okay. Nobody gets to step in this area to not see me be okay.
Man, that's weighty, guys. Strong black women, quote unquote. How weighty is that to always be okay, but everybody else don't have to always be okay? That is, whew, that's a lot of pressure. I see how we get anxious and depressed.
Mhm. And then it's a lot of boundary work in those spaces that are safe to set boundaries. Because oftentimes we find the work setting a hard place for people to want to set those boundaries. I find it that like when a little bit more a lot of my clients are a little bit more willing to kind of start setting them with family and friends. And then we even talk about that. I'm like, hey, you've been doing this for so long, there's going to be pushback. So I'm very honest. You are going to get hit with everything in the book. Like you always do this. So you don't care about me no more. You don't have time for me. Like you're gonna be pushed back. And it's learning how to be in that uncomfortable space of setting your boundary that you will finally find comfort in setting that boundary.
Yep, yep. So, what are some practical small steps? Because I mean, jumping into saying no, especially to like a family member, a elder family member at that, she's, that's like a unheard of thing. So if your
Yeah.
grandma asks you for something, you're supposed to get up right then and do that. So, what are some tiny steps maybe that you've directed clients to take as homework?
So oftentimes if it's a scenario, so if it's like I have to say my no to my mom, and there's a no-go with the elders, like I'm not about to tell my mama no, like I'm not about to do it. Or let's think about it, like I have to go to this event that I don't want to go to because my mom wanted me to go to it. And okay, so you don't really want to go to the event, but setting that boundary, telling your mom no is a problem, or even saying no is not a problem. So how about at this event, the conversations that you're willing to have? That's where we start with the boundaries and learning to deter those conversations. So hey, if I want to answer questions about school, let's talk about something else today. Just
Mhm.
very, very. It really is hard to kind of answer that one because it really comes down to the specific scenario and the client, and I'm really client centered on what their needs are because it could be different levels. Some people ready, they 50 years of being walked out over. You may be ready. No, I'm not doing it. But then
Yep.
it's baby steps with the 20s. It's like, I ain't there yet.
Yeah. And
So,
it gets, even as a practitioner, that kind of stuff, because we had to understand for ourselves as black women, like,
yeah.
shoot, I can't tell my mama no. So it's like, where can we realistically start? Like you said, at least start with changing the topic.
Changing the topic. It can be really small things, or not going somewhere you don't want to go this weekend. And
Yep.
that being a good enough reason.
Yep.
So
Yep. Or with us, again, we've heard the negative so much more than we've heard the positive. So maybe even the affirmation regimen, like, okay, you got to say this statement that counters that schema, at least 30 times a day. Like, I don't have to be everything to everyone today, something like
mhm.
that. So even with that,
Something I like to do really nice with that 5 things I like about myself. Okay, after we figured it out, let's turn those into affirmations.
that's perfect. Perfect.
So how do we that's the next step. Let's turn these into some affirmations that we
Yep.
can say to ourselves every day. Like I know some of my clients have printed their emotional wheel and they like, Kimberly, I keep this on me. So when I know what I'm feeling, I'm struggling, I'm like, I can say this. And they do the same with the affirmation.
Yep. Yep. They can. And even some other ways like to do it more in the moment is like if they do a bullet journal of how did I feel about myself today? And that may
Mhm.
come actually after the will, honestly. How did I feel about myself today? Or what did I think about myself today? How did I feel about other people today? or think about other people, and how did I feel about the environments, or what did I think about the environments I was in? Even if it's just one word, like annoyed, disappointed, that's somewhere to still start.
We're always starting there. If
Mm-hmm.
I can just identify the emotion, then after the identity of the emotion, then we can get into why it's happening and processing it. And really, one thing I like to do is finding those safe spaces, because I find that my clients can open up about emotions. The biggest thing was saying, like, how strong Black woman Schema did say that they were unexpressed emotions. They did struggle with identifying them. So that is one of the things we work for. But it's not that they didn't want to, they just wanted to feel safe. And so creating these safe spaces. And that's why I say a lot of them push it with younger girls, because that's how to ultimately change the future and kind of like rewriting this.
Yep. Yep. Because it's women that's 50 years old, pay their own bills, and would not dare tell their mama no, who don't any longer and has not taken care of them for years. And it's like such a stronghold for us to, and I keep going back to saying no in that specific example, because I feel like that's going to resonate with a lot of us. You know, that family, telling family no, that family coercion seems to be a real big problem. So,
And that's the area. That's a big area, because community, that's what it's been. It's like, that's my mama. I love my mama. And I understand that. But then it's like, also, it's causing you anxiousness. It's causing you to be in situations you don't want to be in. So how do we find the middle?
right. Exactly. Exactly. So again, like you said, starting off with those type of things, like changing the subject, because you have a right to share and not share what you want to about yourself. Maybe an affirmation regimen after you discuss those 5 things, those 5 positive things. Once y'all find those, because who knows how long that'll take. Sometimes with some people, like they just can't, even because they've heard so much negative, they've believed so much negative, they believe so much reductive thoughts about their self. It would be the best way to describe it. They can't even think of one good thing they can do.
And
So
we even talk about communication styles. I find it to be healthy, because a lot of time there can be a lot of passiveness, but we know the other side is when I'm finally fed up and I'm really tired, it goes to snapping straight, other side aggressiveness. And so I try to bring it back to, let's be assertive.
Yep. And how does that look? Like, how does that look to be able to do that, and feel confident in that, not being aggressive or angry?
Yeah, that is a hard one.
Super hard.
Because oftentimes they it's already kind of like in between that line. But one of the techniques I like to use, Dear Man, from DDP, usually going over that whole technique. Being willing to compromise when it is effective is okay, but not all the time. Like I tell them, some things are non-negotiable. If this is something you're not willing to compromise on, we don't compromise here.
Yep.
But learning to state that, using I statements is very important. I feel this way because, I'm trying to think of a good example. Dominique kind of helped me here with the I statements. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Like a negative cognition or something.
Like how to use that I statement to kind of assert how I feel. Like
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
this way. So if
Yeah.
I'm feeling frustrated because I feel that I don't have help around me.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's keeping it on my feelings and what I'm feeling and the reason what's happening to me.
Because we do use that word people and they a lot.
Yeah.
Stop. So using the word people and they less, replacing those things with I, me, my
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, definitely. And that could even be anxiety inducing because sometimes people already are,
Mm-hmm.
believing the worst about themselves. But here's the thing: and combating that perfectionism. It's like, but let's be okay with being a normal human being, kind of like what you were saying before. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna fall. That's normal to fall. That's a part of growth to fall. And we're not going to get it right every time on the first try. That's not a realistic expectation. So even in those moments where clients or people are just like, ugh, I don't even want to confront that, because what if it's true? Okay, what if it is true? What if
Yeah.
it is true?
And we'll talk through the whole scenario about that.
Yep,
So,
play the tape out.
and then what?
Yep.
After we played it out.
And then and then coming to, and sometimes that does take a therapist assistance to be able to help with, because on our own those thoughts can be so overwhelming, those feelings can be so overwhelming, and if all we have is ourself to depend on to process those things, that might not always work out. In fact, we may even become, worsen our symptoms, because again, there's those that core, whatever that core belief is. I'm defective. I need to always be on. I can't make a
Yeah.
mistake. If I make a mistake, everybody else will be negatively impacted. I got to carry the weight of the world, like all that.
And so that's when I bring the thought log into it. So let's write these thoughts down. And then even though it has all the 5 slides we know about CBT, let's only write that feeling down and let's process the rest of this in therapy. Let's talk about how to work against this, because a lot of anxiousness, I see a lot of anxiousness, anxiety scores are very high because it's always this need to perform or worry about different things that they have to implement. So let's reframe the thought. let's let's change. Let's look at it this way so we can kind of change the emotion. Because, yes, our minds usually go to those negative, the worst outcome, but let's bring it back from the worst outcome and maybe think about like the middle outcome or the best outcome of the situation. And what do these 3 situations that are also very possible things that could happen, or even the old fashioned fact versus feeling, like let's think about the truth of the matter. So what is actually the reality of the situation to kind of bring some of those feelings down.
Yep. Yep. This is great, Kim. They're big upping you in the comments over here. Like, tell Kim she's doing a great job, great information.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what kind of questions do y'all have? This was great. This was really great. And I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments like, yes, it's really resonated with me. Like, that's me all day. Yeah, of course it is. That's why we did this topic, right? That's why
Yeah.
Kim chose this topic, because it is a big problem. We need to say something.
Dominic, you had to push me here.
No, but you made it, girl. You made it, and you made an impact, because this is a big problem, and so people may not even have um made the connection that that thought process is directly affecting their mental health, because they're in it. So they may not have thought, oh man, I didn't think that me thinking like this could be a reason that I might need therapy, or me trying to always be perfect may be a reason that I might need to see somebody, talk to somebody. um I'm looking through the comments a little more, see if people have any questions or anything. Let me kind of scroll up a little more. Dang, why isn't it going all the way to the top? They were saying, hey, 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 hey. Let's see, let me go to the bottom. Great info, my life. I put my air mask on first, Felicia. That's a good illustration of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'll you'll Okay, so somebody from our city talking about you'll represent our city well. Ah,
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
See, it's good. I guess you did such a good job. They don't have any. I definitely need to start talking to someone, but I don't know who to go to because I have state insurance. That's okay. Go to therapyforblackgirls.com, right? And if it's like Medicaid or something, put that in there. It'll bring up all the providers. Danielle, if you could put that therapyforblackgirls.com and pin that comment, you're able to pin comments so that they can get that resource to find a therapist. If you're in the state of Alabama, though, we're able to serve you. But if you're outside of the state, I mean, there's other states, but I got to get our updated state list. But outside of that, there's therapy for Black girls. There's one that said, Kim, you are representing UAB well.
Thank you so much.
Yay. Thank y'all for telling her how she did. She did do a great job. Let me see over here. I was looking at TikTok. This was good. Okay. Well, you did a great job. Do you have any closing remarks, Kim, to kind of make sure it's therapyforblackgirls.com. Therapyforblackgirls.com. Was there any?
I just appreciate the experience to get to talk about a topic that is very dear to me. So thank you.
You're so welcome. And hopefully we'll get to see you another time. But definitely this was great. This was super great. And from judging by the comments, I know it was super helpful to a lot of people.
Thank you, Dominique.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye. There you have it. Sorry, y'all over there. I need to flip the screen around first. Hold on. TikTok, no. It's between us and TikTok. Sorry, y'all. Y'all saw that. Sorry. They're like, don't show the tray. Don't show the tray. All right. So there y'all go. Strong Black Woman Schema. Kim put us on. Let us know. Okay, I need to talk to my therapist about this doggone schema. Because I can't go on. I cannot go on believing that I'm supposed to do everything for everybody, be everything to everyone, never fall, never get tired. It just isn't realistic, y'all. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the topic. I'm glad y'all did. I'm glad y'all did. I did not forget about y'all. Y'all know what it's time for. Y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what time it is? It's time for the Cash App giveaway. Hold on, let me see. Y'all got, oh man, I didn't have my sound effects up. I did not. Money. Hey, money. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Y'all know it's Mental Health Awareness Month, so I've been giving out money like Santa Claus just to help spread awareness, get y'all to share this live, because guess what? A mama, a coworker, a auntie, right? Somebody at church, right? Accountability partner, mentor, somebody needed this, and you know at least one person. So whoever hopped up to your mind when I was naming off those roles, go ahead and share this live to them so they can watch it later, right? Over here. Y'all know y'all can't share for people to watch later. They just kind of got to come in. Maybe I'll post a piece of it. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. But y'all share it, because this is how we're going to break the stigma. We're bringing awareness to the areas that we need mental health, right? So being a Black woman is a reason to get therapy, as Kim laid out so eloquently for y'all, because of our generational traumas and the ideology that we're supposed to be Superwoman or the mammy, right? None of those are fun. Nobody wants to be the mammy, and nobody wants to be Superwoman for real. Because who wants that kind of pressure on them, right? Who wants that kind of pressure? All right, y'all, let me get my stuff so we can get this crack-a-lacking, this giveaway. I really, really do hope that y'all have enjoyed Mental Health Awareness Month. The topics, I'm probably still going to do something on TikTok. So it's that_therapist1, that_therapist1. You can follow me on TikTok so you don't miss the lives that I do over there. And you don't miss the subscriber-only Cash App giveaways that I do over there, right? So if you're into that kind of thing, right? If you want a little bit more raw, uncut, that therapist, follow me over there. That_therapist1 on TikTok. Okay? All right. Y'all made it into it. So if you're over here and you tap the screen and you share the live, go on ahead and drop your CA in the comments, right? Go on ahead and drop your CA in the comments. All right, over here, y'all already know the deal. Y'all been doing this for five years. What? Y'all been... We got to borrow that sound effect from over there, okay? Y'all been rocking with me for 5 years. This has been a long-ass time. We're going to crack-a-lack, Malika. We're crack-a-lacking. We're crack-a-lacking, Malika. That's what we're doing. So, all right. Now, y'all know how this goes. I'm going to say your name and your number twice, right? I'm going to say your name and your number twice. So you need to get your ears prepared to listen, right? Also, if I mess up, like if I make some extra commentary or I say your name wrong, I will say it a few additional times, right? So just keep your ears open. And remember the number you get. I will make sure everybody has gotten a number, right? When I get through. Ears out. Cool. I'm going to start over here. Let me see. Okay. Now remember, in order for you to win, your share has to be public. I'm talking to these guys over here. Y'all did what y'all needed to do. Your share has to be public, okay, on your page. And you got to be present. You got to be present. All right. So let's start here. Felicia Smith, number 1. Hold on, y'all. Felicia Smith, number 1. I'm trying to find y'all Cash App. Sorry, y'all. Y'all was commenting. Y'all was getting y'all comment on. Okay. I appreciate it. Y'all look, it was really engaged. Oh, yeah. Okay. Rob TR, number 2. Rob TR, number 2. Toya Betts, number 3. Toya Betts, number 3. Sandra Carl, number 4. Sandra Carl, number 4. Malika Cole, number 5. Malika Cole, number 5. Sharon Gray, number 6. Sharon Gray, number 6. Alexis Carl, number 7. Alexis Carl, number 7. Sandra Kroom, number 8. Sandra Kroom, number 8. Magnolia Marchant, number 9. Magnolia Marchant, Number 9, Danielle Winston. Number 10, Danielle Winston. Number 10. All right. I'm going over now. I'm going over here. All right, let's see what y'all got. We're starting at number 11. Okay, okay, y'all stop commenting and sharing so I can look at the Cash Apps. Only thing needs to be is the Cash Apps right now. So yeah. I have a Subway. What? Oh wow. All I need is 3 more subscribers, y'all. Who gonna do it? Who gonna sub? If you enjoyed this live, you can grab you a cute little $2.99 subscription. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. If you like it, you can get the basic or the standard plan. It comes with a little birdie that the eggs start to hatch. The longer you subscribe, the birdie grow up. It's so cute. And then you're like in the, trap nest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, cool. But the Subways, we only need 3 more subscribers, guys. Only 3 more. Okay. So if you're trying to be a part of that Subwave, if you're trying to be a part of the sub-only Cash App giveaways, right? Because that's the only way I'm going to be giving out money over here. Y'all know that. I have set that boundary. Only giving out money if you are a subscriber in a sub-only live of mine. And I've given out, just on TikTok, I've given out $700 this month, because guess what? It's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. All right. So there may be one more. There may be one more giveaway left. So don't miss out. Don't miss out by not subscribing. Cool. All right. Let me see. All right. So I'm going to start down here. Danielle. All right. Danielle, moderator. Number 11. Danielle, 11. All right. Hold on. Bullock. Number 12. Thank you for the subscription. Bullock. Number 12. Bullock. Number 12. Michelle, number 13. Michelle, number 13. SJ, number 14. SJ, number 14. Hey. Thank y'all for the gifts. Let's see. Zavina, number 15. Zavina, number 15. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I don't want to miss anyone. All right, let's see. Going up. I'm coming up. All right. I don't know where that necessarily came from, but let me pick this up. Thank you, Book. All right. Sandra Creamer, number 16. Sandra Creamer, number 16. Mama Nee, number 17. Mama Nee, number 17. Polly Memes, number 18. Polly Memes, number 18. T Money, number 19. T Money, number 19. Ash, number 20. Ash, number 20. Cosmic, number 21. Cosmic, Number 21. Queen Cat 2021. Let's see. Number 22. Queen Cat 2021. You're number 22. Jador. Number 23. Jador. Number 23. Love Tan Forever. Number 24. Love Tan Forever. Number 24. Tracy Burrell. Number 25. Tracy Burrell. Number 25. Y'all did good over here on TikTok. Y'all get another cheer. Damn, it won't let me, y'all. It won't let me. I'm trying to get y'all a cheer. Hold on. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. It's a fly in here, y'all. Oh, there it go, there it go, there it go. My phone was ringing. There it go, there it go, there it go, there it go, there it go. Please, I'm a winner. God said so. I love it. I love it. I'm glad that y'all thought she did so well. I love when my little birdies come up and do their thing. Didn't she do so good? She did so good. Let me make sure I didn't forget nobody. Okay. That's all I see. That's all I. This is a general giveaway, guys. This isn't a sub only giveaway. All right, Boosie, I'm including you. Boosie is number 26. Boosie is number 26. Okay, Paige, number 27. Paige, Simply Complex, number 27. I ain't forget y'all if y'all wasn't in here. What I'm going to have to start doing is making it sub only. I need to start making it sub only. I'm still on a sub wave, y'all, right? Y'all talking about include me. I'm including the subscribers, definitely. The subscribers can come swoop on in, but the rest of y'all, okay, Shell, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shell, number 28. Shell, number 28. Nicole, number 29. Nicole, number 29. I'm not going to just keep going and keep going. I'm about to cut it off. When I get back to the States, I can't wait to sell. Okay, cool. She was speaking like she had her doctorate. No, didn't she do so good? Jen, did you want to be in it? You're a subscriber, so of course I'm going to ask you, did you want to be in it? I don't remember giving you a number. Did you want a number? If you want a number, Jen, let me know. Okay. All right, subscribers. The subs, the only people I'm including now is subs who didn't get included. You can still do it. You're a sub. You can still do it. Just put your CA in the comments. If y'all want a number, put it in there. Did I not give you one, Felicia? I thought I did. Okay, Miss Croquette Jean. Number 30. Miss Croquette Jean, I think. Number 30. Felicia, number 31. Okay? Felicia, number 31. Soulfluencer, number 32. Soulfluencer, number 32. Camro Kitchen number 33. Camro Kitchen number 33. Madame Mickey number 34. Madame Mickey number 34. Thank you, Boosie, for sending us subscriptions out. Yes. Y'all say thank you to Boosie. If you have a trap badge by your name, be sure to thank Boosie for sending out the subscriptions. Love it. Love it. All right. I think that's it, guys. Okay, Jessica. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Jessica, number 35. Jessica, number 35. Jen, number 36. Jen, number 36. All right, I'm stopping there, guys. I'm stopping there. We got 36. I'm stopping there, right? That's what we're doing. All right, cool. Let me get on over here. Ooh, yeah, y'all check out them little emotes I got. I'm gonna get some more, but y'all check out, y'all look at them ones I got. You know what I'm saying? Look at them little ones right there that I got. And thank you for joining the trap nest. What? Trap nest. Hey, okay. Let me get it up. Let me pull it up over here, guys. Let me pull it up. Let me get it. All right, so y'all know I gotta share with y'all over here. Y'all are Yellowbird Nation. They're the trap nest on, because it's a little bit more raw and uncut over there. So that's the trap nest. You know, y'all are Yellowbird Nation. If you want to be a part of the trap nest too, you can. You can click in the bio, click in the link in my bio. All my social media is under there. So if you want to be sure you following me on all platforms, that's a possibility that can take you less than 5 seconds, right? So you can click on the link in my bio, scroll all the way to the bottom. That's all my social media platforms right there. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen over here. Share screen. Hold on, y'all. All right. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. All right. Okay. I had to pull it up from the new tab because y'all know how I do. Because folks be winning and it's like, how they win? You know what I'm saying? So let me let y'all see me. Uh-oh. Here y'all go. Okay, let's go to the random number wheel generator. Random. There we go. So we're all seeing it in one accord, okay? All of us are in one accord. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. We got 36. All right. So we got to put 36 on the wheel. Oh my God. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who is going to win this? Like this. All right. Let me fix y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry if I made y'all dizzy just then. Sorry. All right, y'all ready? Hold on, because they not seeing it. There. Now we're all seeing this together. Let's do a drum roll, please. Oh my God, number 33. That's somebody on TikTok. Who the fuck want? Oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry, y'all over here. Y'all not used to me talking like that. Sorry. Number 36. Yay! Cameron Kitchen. Yay! Hold on. Okay, sound effect. Yay. Period. We love it. Perfect. Y'all tell Cameron Kitchen. Wait, Camaro Kitchen. Camaro Kitchen, right? Tell them congratulations, Camaro Kitchen. They saying congratulations over here. Camaro Kitchen. Go ahead and throw that Cash App at the bottom down there. Y'all can't hear me? What? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had muted my mic. My bad. Y'all, my bad. I had muted my mic. My bad. Okay, y'all say congratulations to Camaro Kitchen. All right, throw your Cash App in the bottom right there again, real quick. Camaro Kitchen, so I don't gotta scroll through and try to do it like that. It's $150. $150. That's what we doing. All right. Congratulations. Woo-wee. All right. Let me see. All right, y'all. I'm trying to. Once she does that, can one of the mods pin her Cash App? Camaro Kitchen, can you put your Cash App down there? So, because the comments is flying. And I need to be able to see. No, it's $150. You thought it was 25? When have I ever? Y'all tell them over here on Facebook. When have I ever given out just $25? That's never. I gave out $50 for somebody guessing the right for Rob TR being a co-host unofficially. No, we do big money over here. We trying to do, a little coin that makes sense. So we are happy to give it to you. Hollywood. Hold on, Hollywood. I do it on live, so y'all know it ain't cap. Because people love to say somebody cap. Hollywood 187 ZZZ. Got you. Confirm. Okay. Congratulations from Yellowbird Counseling. And you got to let us know when you get it, Camaro Kitchen, so we know you got it, okay? I sent. Hold on. All right. Let me cover up that name there. Let us know you got it, okay? Trying to cover up the name. All right. Let us know you got it. Let us know. Got it! Yes, you got it. We so happy that you got it. I be doing this kind of stuff all the time randomly. So go on ahead and follow me. If you're not following already, go on ahead, get you a team badge if you ain't got one of them already. Go on ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because this is actually the second giveaway that I've done this week for TikTok. So yeah. So don't miss out. I'm just saying you don't want to miss out, because you don't know when I'm gonna feel like giving away money. And it can be, the more engagement I be getting, the happier I be getting. And I'm like, let me give away some money. So if y'all want to be a part of that, definitely hit the follow, definitely hit the subscribe. And then also you get your great mental health content as well, as you can see. Thank y'all so much, everybody who came out tonight. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your engagement. I appreciate the encouragement that you give Kim, right, when she came on here, because she is still a baby bird, you know what I'm saying, trying to grow and get into this field of mental health. So, and there's only 4% of us. So it's really important for us to continue to encourage one another in the ways that we need to go in order for us to have a better equipped mental health profession for the Black community at large. So if you're trying to join in that, sharing my lives, anything as simple as sharing my lives out to people can help. And now you have done your part to break the stigma that surrounds mental health and wellness. That's all it takes is a share. All right. Well, I'll see y'all soon. Facebook and YouTube. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.